If you had to have a dinner party for 8 and you could bring Cherry Grove people, the living or the people who have crossed over, who would the dinner of 8 people be here in Cherry Grove?
That's going to be difficult because 8's not enough. One would have to be Stephen Cole. Stephen Cole was the road manager for Tallulah Bankhead. And Stephen had been out here for some length of time. He claims that he had the first house out here with electricity. And at the time there was Duffy's Hotel, where the beach hotel is now. And they had a generator, and it was the first building in Cherry Grove with electricity. And he claims that according to him, he just ran a line from their generator to his house. I think the other is, like Cecil Reese, and I spoke about him. He was the one with Hunky Junky, and he and I developed, I think, somewhat of a close relationship toward the end of his life. The third would be probably the Infanta, and the Infanta was the maitre d' at the Monster, which was one of the premier restaurant bars here. And the Infanta would come in, and he had a presence, and he would wear big, long, flowing Afghans. And he had a sense of humor, and he would say, tonight your waiter will be the mole, or what have you. One of the things that he ran and emceed at the end of the year at the Monster was Ms. Monster contest, and instead of a beauty, it was a bruty contest, and it was kind of like the ugliest drag.
Biscuits and gravy, okra and snap beans, sweet corn, tomatoes, mustard and collard green.
One of the others would be Helen Morgan. Helen was, Martha Morgan, excuse me. Martha was Kay Guinness's lover, and Kay Guinness was one of the old-time, or one of the original women here, and she was her lover and had a lot of stories. Martha was kind of quiet.
Potato casserole, pot roast and carrots, cucumber salad, hot cornbread with shallots. Yeah.
Maggie McCorkle was another, and she led a kind of a flamboyant life. Later, she was a very talented person on the stage.
I can dress like I want to, work where I choose, live, love, and laugh, and never sing the blues.
Another would probably be Joan Van Ness, who is still living, and I would like her to be here because Joni is very kind of quiet. But I think, first of all, she'd been here much longer than I. And second of all, I would like to give her that experience of being with some of the old-timers, most of whom she, of course, would remember. And I guess Peaches, because Peaches was just kind of like an individual, and...
Hold it, Peaches, where are you going today?
To get laid, I hope.
Was one of the people that could express himself, whether it be a pretty dress. He was one of the Cherry Queens at the Cherry Bowls.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the other persons that I would like to invite for dinner is Harold Seeley, and Harold was the one that I spoke of about being the archivist here, and he has such a wealth of knowledge of Cherry Grove that, and he was happy to impart that knowledge too.
I come out here to visit Kay Guinness. Peace and quiet, and what do I get, darling? An act of God.